What's going on, everybody? This is your boy King Gabe here, and today we are taking a look at the original 5 Zords to make the Megazord plus a Hot Wheels monster truck. Now, any of y'all that's been keeping up with my toy reviews previously or lately, it's been a while since I've done these. Like I mentioned before in an earlier video, I've been working with the comic books, and think you saw my recent update with Star Striker and Yamiko. So yeah, I've been pretty busy with that and also some other things, off and on. So yeah, after with the 30th anniversary out now, and done my reaction plus a extra bonus review to that. Be sure to check that out. I thought I'd take a re-review. Yes, a re-review, since I know I've reviewed these guys previously. I'm doing a re-review of them in honor of the 30th anniversary. And I thought I'd throw in the monster truck. Now, this was also reviewed previously along with some other toys. I think I think Paper Eater and Space Bite. So, reason I'm throwing him in the mix with them for this re-review is because remember in Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, they had what was called Titanus, when all the Zords formed together into the Megazord, then formed with the Dragonzord, then they combined with Titanus, the Ultrazord. Now, of course, I don't have the Dragonzord, as I wish I did there, but we're going to do something with these guys all together. So, let's get down to it. Let's first kind of just show, this right here is kind of a, now, like I say, this is not an official, now of course this isn't an official carrier Zord or anything. This is a Hot Wheels monster truck, for those of y'all that don't know, which I probably can see that on there. But it sort of seems like Ultrazord when you think about it, the way these guys are positioned on them there. You see, got the Triceratops, the Pterodactyl, Saber-toothed Tiger, Mastodon, and of course the big boy, the Tyrannosaurus. Yeah, so yeah, it's not a bad fit on there. Now you gotta be careful, because yeah, if you're not, it will kind of slip off of this thing, because it's not mounted on there or anything like that. Especially the Tyrannosaurus, he actually fell off this thing once, so yeah, be very careful with that. Especially how you roll, you don't want to pick it up and go whee. Be like Arnold Schwarzenegger when he got cast the role of Batman and Robin. I'm in a Batman movie, wee! So anyway, feeling they're pretty good. Not bad at all. So let's take them off of here. Gonna set them off to the side. Let's take a look at this monster truck real quick before we go into the Zords. Just kind of by itself. Bring the camera down a little bit there so y'all can get a good look. So here's the monster truck. It's known as a Rhino Rigger. Got some big wheels on it. I actually have some plans for this design here for something in Yamiko as well. You'll know when I get to it there, but yeah, there's definitely something I got planned for that. Kind of move them back just a little bit more. Can roll some more. Come on, Triceratops. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, rolls really nicely as you saw earlier. And of course, it's got these ramps up here. You take this right here. Well, first you can take this right here. Yep, and put like little other Hot Wheel cars inside of them, and yeah, I wasn't aware of the dust that got in here. Yeah, he was kind of sitting for a while there. So, do apologize about that. Just a second. Yeah, I should have checked that before the review, but that's one thing I really hate. I really hate that dust stuff. It just pops up there for no reason, just like. It really gets annoying. So yeah, we got room in there for different Hot Wheel cars, and you can also you go into here, this little switch right here. Well, not a switch, but it's a little little pushy thing. This would allow you to, if you have like some cars right there, you can lunge it out onto that ramp. Also, you can take this right here, take that down, and then you can have some cars roll right down to the ramp, like so. And it kind of can work with the Zords like this. Let's see. Kind of sort of got the, yeah, sort of do like that there. Sort of like when they go into the beast tank mode there. And you could also, yeah, if you roll, it's possible you could roll the saber-tooth tiger down. There we go. Yeah, that's a pretty good little lunge action there. Let's try that. Try it with the Triceratops. I think these probably the best two to do it with here. And ready, set, go. Oh, wait, it's on. And ready, set, go. Oh, yeah, not bad. And not to mention, they don't really have like rolly wheels, but they came down that pretty well. It's pretty impressive there. And like I said, the little function in there, the little function that I showed earlier. This is how I work with that. They can fit in there. Now, of course, yeah, they seem like they came down the ramp a lot better, because like I said, they don't have wheels in front of them or anything like that. So yeah, let's see, maybe let me see if I could try something right here. Oops. Okay, that probably was not a good idea. But with a car, yeah, that would work a lot better. So yeah, if you get one of these bad boys, yeah, you can definitely use them with your cars to have the wheels. Yeah. Now, if these had little treads or wheels at the bottom, it probably would work. Yeah. So yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to do that to your saber-tooth tiger. Especially being, you know, the Zord of Trini. God rest her soul there. So yeah, that's pretty much it with the monster truck, other than the fact, you know, you take that and you can put a few of, just like I showed before, put some of them inside there. I think you can get, yeah, you can get 4 of them in there. Have to fold pterodactyl's wings up a little bit so they can fit in, because just like they were on top earlier, they can't fit inside there like so. And you still have to put the Tyrannosaurus on the top. Yeah, can't really, yeah, with them 4 in there, yeah, it's not really room. So, but he's the leader, so yeah, of course he would get the shotgun on the top. So yeah, it kind of powers him up and everything. And be like that. So that's what you got going with that, with them in their individual forms. And the monster truck itself, let's take them out and let's display the Zords. Bring it down some, bring it down, bring it down, 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 down. Oh boy. There's a reference to that line there. Okay, so let's get them straightened out here. Got the saber-tooth tiger, the Triceratops. That was my of course, Billy from the show was, of course, my personal favorite growing up, because I liked the color blue back then, and he wore glasses like me. Probably mentioned that before, but I'm mentioning it again. Got the Mastodon, the big brick, with the Zack Attack piloting it. And of course, these were the 3 that would combine with the Dragonzord for the first Dragonzord configuration of the Battle Dragon mode. And then later, all 5 of them would jump up and combine with the Dragonzord, and he'd be like these huge shoulder pads on him. And then they brought in Titanus to superpower them up more. So then you got the Pterodactyl, and of course you see the Megazord chest at the bottom of them, bottom of her and everything. Yep, there you go, Pterodactyl. Yep, Pterodactyl. Move the head pretty much back and forth like so, and you kind of can flap the wings a little bit. That's about the best movement you can get, other than, you know, doing that. But that's for the Megazord configuration. And I got a YouTube alert. Oh, okay. So, saber-tooth tiger. You can move the fangs any way you want. Now this will look kind of weird there, but they do that. But it's probably better for them to be down like they're like an actual saber-tooth tiger, of course. The legs, it's pretty much the movement you get out of them, sort of like the saber-tooth tiger is running. And of course, you got the tail. Yep. And of course, in some cases, the tail would flip right here and be shooting a laser. Saber-tooth tiger also kind of makes me think of Cheetor a little bit there from Beast Wars coming up in the new movie. Yeah, it's interesting. Of course, the Triceratop, and again, no treads. He could just move his head like that, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And of course, you can do this. And the show, even the Triceratop would shoot. I think it shot missiles. And sometimes it would shoot like these little grapple hooks from the horns there. In a few episodes, which was pretty cool there. So, yeah, when they would, the few times that they would fight with the Zords individually. Of course, the Mastodon, not much movement out of this guy. He's a brick. He's a brick. House. That's all the movement that you're gonna get out of him, except for this. In the back of his legs, and that's pretty much all you get. He's a brick house. Piloted by Zack now. The Zack attack with hip hop keto. Too much fun over here. You could say that he could do this action and sort of stomp, make like an earthquake or something like that. And of course, in the show, he would shoot ice power from his trunk. Yep, as Zack say, prepare to have my Mastodon freeze. So we got those Zords, and of course the main one himself, the Tyrannosaurus. And he can move his arms a little bit there. That's pretty much it, you know, because of the whole Megazord configuration there. He can move his legs, pretty much like that. Now, yeah, it's pretty much all the leg movement you're going to get. Just kind of bend at the knee. He kind of look like he's about to pray a little bit there, or sit down somewhere. Get somewhere and sit down. And he can move his tail back and forth. Of course, it kind of disconnects to do that, but yeah, there you go. And he can open his mouth. I am the Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus. Now, of course, if you move the head a little too much, you'll reveal the Megazord head. And also, in his chest. Now, I don't think it says anything about this, because, I mean, I've had this guy, as a matter of fact, I did a review of him earlier. This is a re-review, but I don't have the packaging of it, so I don't think this is something that it said you could do, but I just sort of discovered this. Open up the chest, just like how it opens up in the show. This is a good place where you can put the cannons. Now, these cannons would be used would attach to the Mastodon in the Beast Tank mode, and also on the back of him in the Megazord mode. So that's a good place to store them when they're not in use and they're just in their 5 separate forms like that. So that's all your Zords, and of course the Power Sword. But of course, you know, that's gonna be when he forms the Megazord. So let's get to that. So first they say we need dinosaur power now. And then they would power up their crystals. Like, it's time for some Megazord action. And let's get them in the little pose there. Yeah, it would. You know, I think it was kind of like in this position there. Come on, Sabertooth. You gotta stand up. Take a stand. So yeah, they would all be flying. And then, now of course, can't open the mouth, but of course, we'll pretend like Sabertooth tiger. Like, Then, of course, yeah, compact it like that. And the Triceratop. Then Mastodon do its little thing. Pterodactyl fly in, and the Mastodon would probably be doing this at the same time. Let's see. I don't think you have to take the legs off of this one. Okay. Oh, that's right. So, what you would do? You take this head off here, and bring this whole assembly out. Oh boy! And of course, this is what. Now we're going to form the beast tank mode and everything. So, yeah, bring it like that. Get in that position. And these right here is going to connect with the Tyrannosaurus. Before we do that, let's get the cannons out. That will be needed. Yep. Get the cannons out, chest. And you would attach them like so to here. That's where they would be firing when they're in that tank form. And then everything would just kind of connect. You have to kind of bring the arms up a bit. And see, like right here where they attach. Kind of. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, it's kind of in. It's in here. Okay, so attachment's right in there in the back. Okay. But you also do have the ones on the side, but you gotta attach the back ones first. So all those attachments together, and then you take the Mastodon head, bring out this little doohickey here, and close your mouth. Just kind of stick it right here in this little peg thing here. It's kind of like that. Just kind of sit there. So you're supposed to go a little further in. Okay, I guess not. Okay, never mind. Okay. So it just kind of goes, just kind of hangs there like that. Then you sort of fold in his legs, bring them up. Kind of raise his tail up just a little bit. So, and now kind of raise the Mastodon head, that way you can get the and one of the Mastodon legs came off. Okay. That will happen. Okay, so we're gonna attach it in these little ports here. Like so. Same with the saber-toothed tiger. Yep, right in there. And now you would have the tank mode, of course. And there's one other thing you need for it. Now it's not a very, very good attachment, but the pterodactyl would be on the back of it. Not exactly the best in terms of how it would be there, but let's see. I think it's been a while since I formed the Megazord. Oh yeah, there's little holes right at the bottom of these Mastodon feet there that you kind of would hook these in. They're not. The attachments aren't exactly just super firm, but it is what you get there. Let's see if I can. Okay, I'm trying not to take it, trying not to remove it out. Okay, yeah, getting in there. There we go. Okay, so just sort of hangs there, and now you have them in there like so. You can kind of use the tail for a little bit of security, just a little bit, not a whole lot, but there you go. And there you have the beast tank mode there. And then they be rolling. Fire! Hit him again! And you could, it's just coming to my mind right now as I'm doing this. You could also put it on the monster truck even in this mode. Sort of a tank carrier, give it a little extra firepower, I guess, maybe fire from the horn or something. Yeah, just use your imagination, like I do. That's the whole point of my Yumiko comic series, is imaginations and dreams. So yeah, definitely use that to the fullest. And you never know what you can get out of your toys. Yep. So we can do that. And now let's do the main event here. Got to form the Megazord, or as Jason would say, switch to Megazord battle mode. Right. And apparently Billy was the one that called the shots for the anniversary special. It's a bit of a step up there. So yeah, these would come out to form like his Megazord shoulders, and then you take these feet, turn them, and then you'll be able to get his fist out. Megazord sequence has been initiated. Go and take the master head, because that's going to disappear in the show. That's what it would do. It would just, after it be done rose up, it would just vanish like Optimus Prime's trailer. And I think you could, yeah, you can leave this out here. So, and also remove the pterodactyl, because now the pterodactyl is going to show up again, but you will see how. I'll set that to the side for now. And also, while you're at it, attach the beast cannon to the back here. That way you won't lose them. It's a good storage for them back there. Kind of makes it like you got a jetpack. Tail up. And now, go on and might want to go on and bring these up on out of the way. And then gotta raise the camera up. I said up, not down. And of course the pterodactyl would just fly in and be everything fold up in order to be the chest. But before it connects, this would happen. Raise up, Megazord head, and then the chest would connect like that. And then of course, oh boy, okay. Of course it did a little better in the show, of course. There we go. Megazord activated. And there you have them. The Mighty Morphin Megazord. Yes, very first Megazord ever. That pretty much set the icon of Power Rangers. Because who doesn't like 5 big dinosaurs combined into one? And of course, this would be a shield sometimes. Wasn't something they used all the time, but I remember one of the episodes that it was used in was I think part 2 of Green with Evil. And then of course, the Power Sword. Dun 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 dun. Stick that in his hand, and now he's all set. Go, go, Power Rangers. Woo-hoo. And then of course, you know, he's turned around and the enemy would fall behind him and explode. Boom. Articulation wise, of course, he can bend his arms, bend at the elbow, move his arm all the way around. Same with the other. As he can't turn his head there because it's just stuck there. And also, yeah, mouth. So other than the arms, yeah, his body is a brick like the Mastodon, but you know, he's a combiner from the 90s, so much to be expected. He can do like he's walking. Do. Yeah, do like that. Now you can't do this bending action because of this back here. So that's kind of a no-no, but hey, other than that, he is the awesome Megazord, though. And, for the final time, let's pretend that this is Titanus, and now he can ride on the top, just like Raise it up a little bit, just like he did when he was, you know, 5 separate forms and everything. 5 separate dinosaurs. Yeah, you can ride on the top of this thing, of this monster truck. Looking really cool, almost like a chariot he's standing on. Or we can take that. I forgot to pull this other ramp up here. But he can also see, lines it like that, and he can also kind of sort of sit in there like the way he would sit in Titanus. So kind of got yourself a bit of a Titanus reference here. Hey, work with what you got. As I say, this is what you do when you have imagination, as SpongeBob say, with the rainbow. Yep. So yep, that's pretty much it with the Megazord and the monster truck that could be Titanus. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and also hope y'all enjoyed the 30th Power Ranger anniversary. Oh, one other thing I need to show you guys before we close out. Yes, that's right. We got some other toy reviews that will be coming up. As you can see with just the 4 that's right here. Yep, some more Transformers. Yes, so be on the lookout for their videos coming soon. Until then, though, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and buy some of our available comic books, and also support us on Patreon, as well as also give a little sponsorship to a video. Yep, so with all that said, we will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.